So friends, we'll discuss the instruments or key for instruments. So this is the first instrument. So what is it? It is metered dose inhaler. It is metered dose inhaler or MDI. So what is MDI? The examiner can ask question, what is MDI? Then what will you say? So first, from last 2 to 3 decades, inhaled medicines are commonly used for bronchial asthma and COPD exacerbation. It is being used from last 2 to 3 decades for bronchial asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. These medicines are breathed directly into the lungs where they are really needed. The devices used to deliver the medications to the lung are known as inhalers. The medicines which are used to deliver medicines directly to the lungs are known as inhalers. So there are many types of inhalers, like we have the metered dose inhalers. These are the spray inhalers. Then we have the powdered inhalers that are called as the rota inhalers. And then we have the nebulizers for giving the high doses. The inhalers deliver drugs like beta 2 agonists like salbutamol, terbutaline, salmeterol, formoterol. They also deliver corticosteroid like beclomethasone, budesonide, fluticasone. And they also deliver the anticholinergic drugs like ipratropium bromide, or sometimes mast cell stabilizer sodium chromoglycate in aerosol form, which is the preferred mode of treatment for obstructive airway disease. The inhalers deliver drugs like beta 2 agonists, corticosteroid, anticholinergic, mast cell stabilizer in the aerosol form, which is the preferred mode of treatment for obstructive pulmonary airway disease. So this was about brief about what are the various types of inhalers we have. Inhalers are the medications which deliver the medicines directly to the lungs. So this is a type of inhaler we are having. So what it does, it delivers the medicine to the lungs. So you describe this. So you will say it is a L shaped. It is an L shaped. Look at that. It is making an L. It is an L shaped. So it is an L shaped made up of plastic and consists of, it is made up of plastic and consists of a mouthpiece. It is having, this is the mouthpiece, and it is consists of the mouthpiece and a tube and a plastic holder, or a tube and a plastic holder which holds the canister. It is holding the canister. This is canister. So it is made up of mouthpiece and a plastic holder which holds the canister. This canister contains the medicines to be inhaled through aerosol in the form of aerosolized form. So the parts of metadone inhaler is the mouthpiece, a plastic holder, and a canister containing the medicines which is being delivered through a metering valve in the form of aerosol. Here canister contains the propellant with drug suspension. The mouthpiece have a cover which is called as the cap. So this is the description. It is a L-shaped tube made up of plastic. L-shaped tube made up of plastic holder consists of mouthpiece, and this plastic holder holds the canister of medicine to be inhaled. The mouthpiece have a cover or a cap. Then how will you use? How to use? Then examiner can ask you the question how to use. Then you will elaborate how to use the meter dose inhaler. So you will say, take the cap off. There is a cap. You have to remove the cap from the mouthpiece. Then you have to shake the canister 5 to 6 times. You have to shake the canister for 5 to 6 times. You have to remove the mouthpiece and you have to shake the canister for 5 to 6 times. Then you have to breathe out through the mouth. You have to breathe out or expire through the mouth till the end of normal expiration. So first you remove the cap, you shake the canister, then you breathe out through mouth till the end of normal respiration. Then what will you do? After you have shaken, you have removed the mouthpiece, you have taken the breath out, then you place the mouthpiece or the nozzle, aerosol nozzle, between the lips. Between the lips you will place this mouthpiece, start to breathe in. Then you have to start to breathe in and press the canister. You have to press the canister and keep breathing in steadily, rapidly and deeply till full inspiration. You have to breathe in till full inspiration. You have to breathe in till full inspiration. So you will place the mouthpiece between the lips and start to breathe in. Press the canister and keep breathing in steadily, rapidly and deeply till full inspiration. Then after you have breath in, then you will remove the inhaler. Then you will remove the inhaler from the mouth. You will remove inhaler from the mouth. Then you will hold the breath for 10 seconds. Hold breath for 10 seconds. Yeah, you will hold the breath for 10 seconds or as long as one find it comfortable. So you will hold the breath for 10 seconds or as long as the one find it comfortable. After that you will breathe out. Now you will breathe out. Now you will breathe out. After 1 to 2 minutes, get ready to breathe in for the second puff is if necessary. After 1 to 2 minutes, you can take the second puff if necessary. Second puff if necessarily. Lastly, rinse the mouth. Lastly, you have to rinse the mouth with plain water. Lastly, you have to rinse the mouth with plain water. Rinse with plain water. Then, as the device delivers a measured or the fixed dose of medicine, the instrument is called meter dose inhaler. The examiner asks why it is called meter dose inhaler. Then you will say it will deliver the fixed dose. That's why it is called as the metered dose inhaler. It will deliver the fixed dose. In spite of good technique, only 5% of the content or only 15% of the content are inhaled. 15% content is inhaled despite of good technique. And 85% of the medicine is being deposited on the wall of the 85% get deposited on the wall of pharynx. On the wall of pharynx, 85% get deposited on the wall of pharynx and ultimately being swallowed by the patient and ultimately swallowed by patient. So this was how you do the inhalation in through meter dose inhaler. So what are its advantages and what are its disadvantages? This is important to know. What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of meter dose inhaler? So first we'll take what are the advantages. Advantages is that it has the rapid onset of action. It has rapid onset of action. Then very small dose of the drug is necessary to produce the desired effect. Very small dose is required to produce the desired effect. Then very little medicine is allowed to reach other parts of the body. Very little medicine is allowed to reach the other parts of the body, thus chances of side effects is reduced. So very little medicine is allowed to reach other parts of the body and this reduces the chances of side effects. Then these were the advantages. What were the advantages? Advantages of methadone inhaler is that it is rapid onset of action. It is having rapid onset action. Very small dose is required to produce the desired effect. Very small dose is required, rapid onset of action, and very little medicine reached to the other parts of the body, therefore minimizing the side effects. Then disadvantage is that the major limitation of the mode of administration is that training and skills are required to coordinate the actuation of the drug from meter dose inhalers. So to use this device, you require training and skills. Training and skills is required to use the metered dose inhaler, so it is a disadvantage for metered dose inhaler. Then the pharyngeal infection like candidiasis with inhaled corticosteroid, if device is not properly cleaned at regular intervals, so there is candidiasis risk of candidiasis is there if the device is not cleaned and the mouth is not rinsed after using the device, then there is risk of candidiasis. So this is the disadvantage is that the training and skill is required to use the device and there is risk of infection like candida is there. So these are the disadvantage. So this was about the metered dose inhaler. Then this is loop inhaler. So loop inhaler or rotahaler, the devices, these are the powdered inhalers. These are the powdered inhalers. The metered dose inhaler was aerosolized form was that metered dose inhaler. So this is the powdered form. This is also called the powder inhalers. These are the devices that deliver a metered dose of the medication in powdered form. They deliver the medication or fixed dose in powdered form. Yet they deliver the medication in powdered form. Deliver the medicine in powder form. The transparent rotahaler breaks a capsule. It is having inside there is a place. We place the capsule inside it. The rotahaler, we then press this rota. Then we press these buttons and the capsule inside it, that is the rota cap. There is a rota cap. Rota cap is placed inside the rotahaler. This rota cap has having the medicine in the powdered form, and when it's placed, it breaks the capsule. The transparent rotahaler breaks the capsule or the rota cap in the powdered form, and the patient inhales the powder in aerosolized form through the mouthpiece of the rotahaler. So what do we do? The powder inhalers are the devices that deliver a metered dose of the medicine in the powdered form. The transparent rotahaler breaks a capsule in the powdered form and the patient inhales the powder in the aerolized form through the mouthpiece of the rotahaler. So this was about the rotahaler. They deliver the medicine in the powdered form. So this is nebulizer. So it is having the compressor. It is a nebulizer. It is having the compressor. This is the compressor. Then this is the plastic tubing. This is the plastic tubing. Then this is the nebulizer cap or the medicine cap. Here the medicine is placed. Then this is the mouthpiece which is attached to the face mask. So this is nebulizer. So what does nebulizer use? Does nebulizer are used for giving higher doses. So it is used when we have to give the higher doses of the medicine at times where breathing becomes very difficult. This is a machine that transforms the medicines like salbutamol, beclomethasone, ipratropium bromide into a fine mist. So they transfer the medicines into fine mist. They transform the medicine like salbutamol, beclomethasone, ipratropium bromide into a fine mist which can be breathed in by normal breathing, or via the face mask or via mouthpiece. The nebulizer chamber, this is the nebulizer chamber, is connected to the nebulizer. The nebulizer chamber is connected to the nebulizer and oxygen mask on either side. The nebulizer chamber is connected to the nebulizer and oxygen mark on either side so that the nebulized drug would be inhaled along the oxygen. So nebulized drug is inhaled along the oxygen. Nebulizers are used in hospitals or nursing homes for the management of acute severe asthma and acute exacerbation of COPD. So it is a nebulizer that used to deliver the drugs like salbutamol in the form of a fine mist. The nebulizer chamber is attached with the mouthpiece or the oxygen mask on either side, and the oxygen along with the medicine is being delivered to the patient. So it is used to deliver high doses of oxygen. So this was about the nebulizer. So what is it? This is another ASCII. So you will say it is a space hailer. Space hailer. It is a space hailer. It is a space hailer. It is also called as volumetric, volumetric or spacer, or spacer. It is also called as volumetric or spacer. It is a space hailer. So this device consists of two smooth conical plastic cylinders. It consists of two smooth conical plastic container. It consists of two smooth conical plastic container. One fits into the other, producing a space. One fits into the other, producing a space. One fits into the other, producing a space. So space hailer consists of two plastic conical. It consists of two smooth conical plastic containers. One fits into the other, producing a space. At one end there is a mouthpiece. At one end there is a mouthpiece. This is the mouthpiece. At one end there is a mouthpiece through which the patient inhales the medicine. This way the patient inhales the medicine, and at the opposite end the metered dose inhaler is attached. At the other end, metered dose inhaler is placed through an inlet. Here is the inlet through which the metered dose is attached. This is the inlet. It is also known as volumetric spacer, already discussed. So it is made up of two smooth conical plastic container. One fits into the other, creating a space. At one end there is a mouthpiece through which patient inhales the medicine, and at the other end there is an inlet through which metered dose inhaler is fit or attached. So how you will use this? You will assemble the space hailer by pushing the notch of one half into the slot of other half of the cylinder. So you will assemble the space inhaler by pushing the notch of one half into the slot of other half of the cylinder. After shaking the MDI well, after shaking the metered dose inhaler well, it is fit into the space hailer. Rest of the steps are almost similar to that of metered dose inhaler, that you will ask the patient to take breathing out as far as possible. After full expiration is done, then the patient's spacer is attached between the lips, and the patient is asked to take breathe in rapidly and steadily until full inspiration. Once it has done full inspiration, you will remove the spacer and you will hold the breath for 10 seconds. After that you will remove. Then after 1 to 2 minutes you can repeat it for the second puff, and lastly you will rinse the mouth with plain water. So the space inhalers are designed to reduce the velocity of the particles. They will reduce the velocity of They are designed to reduce the velocity of particles. They are designed to reduce the velocity of particles so that less drug is deposited in the mouth. They are designed to reduce the velocity of the particles so that less drug is delivered to mouth. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages? This is important. You should be knowing what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of space hailer. So the advantages for space hailer is that, first we discuss the disadvantage. There is only one disadvantage, is that it is a big to carry in person. It is very big to carry in person. It is big to carry. So this is the disadvantage. It is a big device, so you cannot carry it comfortably. So this is the disadvantage. The advantage is that, so there are various advantages. Advantage is that it makes the spray inhaler, that is the metered dose inhaler, easier to use and added to its effectiveness. So the metered-dose inhaler is easier to use with the help of space inhaler, and it will add to its effectiveness, adds to effectiveness. So it is easier to use. The MDI is easier to use with the help of space inhaler. The drug delivered from the metered dose inhaler is not misused or lost because it is kept within a space. So whatever the drug delivered by this, it is not misused, it is not lost because it is kept within a space. It is kept within the spacer. So the drug is not lost, it is kept within the spacer. It is kept within the spacer so that the drug is not misused and the drug is not lost. So it is an advantage that metered dose inhaler, it makes the use of MDI more easier and it add to its effectiveness. The drug is not lost, drug is not misused, and it is kept within the space. So this is the advantage. Another advantage that the strict coordination of the patient is not required as the patient breathes in the cylinder. Strict coordination is not required, that is aerosol activation and inhalation. Strict coordination of the patient is not required. Strict coordination is not required. Strict coordination is not required. Strict coordination is not required, and it is also an advantage for the this space inhaler. Strict coordination is not required. Then chances of oral candidiasis with inhaled corticosteroid is reduced. So the chances of candidiasis is reduced with the help of space inhalers. Chances of candidiasis is reduced. Then it is low cost, portable, and no electricity is required in comparison to the nebulizers. So it is having the low cost, portable, and no electricity is required as in nebulizers. It is low cost, portable, no electricity is required. Then useful in children, it is more useful in children and elderly. It is useful in children and elderly. Less drug is deposited in the mouth in comparison to the metered dose inhaler. So the less drug is delivered to the is deposited in the mouth. Less drug is deposited in the mouth as compared to the metered dose inhaler. So this was about few instruments.